The Little Old Lady Who Broke All the Rules summary. A story about freedom, 8 genes, and quiet rebellion. The beginning life that became too small. Martha Anderson is in her late 70s. She lives in a retirement home in Sweden, a place that is supposed to be safe, calm, and caring. But what it really feels like is small. Days repeat themselves, meals are rushed, decisions are made for them. Little by little, life turned into something controlled, something less alive. Martha begins to feel something many people are afraid to say out loud. Is this really how life is supposed to end? Not with excitement, not with dignity, but with quiet waiting. The idea is, what if we refuse? One day Martha has a bold though. Not loud, not dramatic, just simple and dangerous in its own way. What if we stop following the rules? She looks around at her friends, 5 others elderly residents, each with their own past, their own strength, their own hidden spark. Together, they decide something unexpected. If the system won't give them a good life, they will take control themselves. The plan becoming criminals, but not really. Here is the twist. They decide to become criminals, but not out of anger, not out of greed. They do it to escape the system because they realize something strange. Prisons has better food, better care, more dignity than the current situations. So they think, why not commit a crimes and live better? It sounds absurd, but also strangely logical. The journey, chaos, courage, and comedy. Their first attempt don't go as planned. They try small crimes, but they are not very good at it. Things go wrong, people misunderstand them, situations become unintentionally funny, but something important begins to change. They start to feel alive again. They laugh, they plan, they move with purpose. For the first time in a long time, they are not just old people waiting. They are a team. The heart of the story, what it means to live. As the adventures from bigger something deeper emerge, each character begins to reclaim a part of themselves, confidence, independence, identity, joy. They are no longer defined by age, they are defined by choice. The story gently asks, why do we assume older people should live quietly? Why does society decide when people life becomes less important? What does dignity really mean? The bigger message is a quiet protest. This book is not just funny, it's a quiet protest. It shows how system, even well-meaning ones, can take away freedom without noticing, and will remind us, age should never mean losing your voice. The elderly are not finished stories. They are still people with dreams, humors, and courage. The ending, no spoilers, just feeling. The group journeys becomes bigger than they expect. Not perfect, not smooth, but meaningful. And in the end, what matters most is not whether they succeed in every plan. It is that they choose to live differently. They choose to feel something again. Final reflections. Some people think freedoms belong to the young, but this story whispers something else. Freedoms belong to anyone who dare to take it back. Every quiet, even quietly, even imperfectly, even at 70s or 80, because life, no matter how late, is still alive. Key takeaway: life should not shrink with age. Systems are not always right. Small rebellions can bring back meaning. Friendship give courage. It's never too late to feel alive again.